We will be learning about creating fades and overlays by creating a video news intro. Fades and overlays are created by layering two or more videos and images and using transparency to blend them together. This is an example, a picture of the school with an interesting video over the top, which has been made semi-transparent. To do this assignment, you need to start with a picture of the school. You can use one of the outside of the building or somewhere in the building. You will find these pictures by clicking on Add Media, Upload, press the big blue button. You want to go to the Shared Drive. Number 1, Student Resources. Then you want to open up the folder that says Pictures, the folder that says Pics Around Cams, and I used the folder that says Outside of Building. There are a lot of pictures, so depending on what your vision is, you may want to pick another folder. You can always switch a picture later if it doesn't look the way you want it to. Once you have chosen your picture and it has uploaded, drop it into a video track. Make sure it's at the beginning of the track and then stretch it out so it's about 15 seconds long. Now you need to open the stock video footage in WeVideo. I decided this video news intro was going to be weather, so I'm going to search for lightning. There are a lot of options to choose from, so take your time and remember, if you don't like it, you can always choose a different video. I like the look of this video, so when you like a video, drag it down to the track above your picture of the school. I had to drag a second of the same video down as the video wasn't long enough. And then I cut it so it was the same length as the picture. You can see when I play the video that you can no longer see the picture of the school. This is where we blend them by using transparency. You can double click on the video or click once and choose Edit, and this will give you the editing tools. You can adjust the transparency by sliding the opacity slider over. Remember that opacity is the wall and transparency is the window. You want to move it until you kind of like how it looks. You want to play it a little bit just to double check. And if you're happy with the first one, boom, you can no longer see it. You're going to need to adjust the opacity the same way for the second clip of the lightning or whatever your video is. Once you've made all of your adjustments and you're happy with the way everything looks, you want to add a new track at the top and then add your text. I went with a rather simple font, and I took a little time. First, I made the font as long as the rest of the other two tracks, and I played around with it until I liked how it looked. I changed the font, the size. You can also change the color if you're not happy with the color. I liked the white. I decided I wanted a second layer of text, so I had to add another video track. So I added that same font and I formatted it the same, but here I wrote weather instead of Junior Falcon. I like to stop every now and then and play my videos to see how they look and make sure I'm still happy with it. And so far, I think it looks pretty cool. So let's look at the next step. Now we're going to put in the Falcon logo. So you're going to go back to the shared drive and you can decide if you want to use one of the final Falcon logos that we've designed I actually opted to go with one of the plain Falcon logos. You will need to add a new track at the top to drop that Falcon logo down into. You want to size it so it's as long as the rest of the video. And just keep making adjustments until you are happy with how it looks. I did animations, I resized things, I shifted things around until I was happy. So when I finished all of the fiddling around, I ended up with this. And now I'm adding transitions at the beginning and end of the Falcon logo, of each piece of text, the video, and the image. And because the video's in two places, I do it at the very beginning, at the very end, and not in between, because that would look weird. And now I'm going to play it again. That just makes it come in and out a lot smoother, except I missed a spot. I have to go back and fix that Junior Falcon, add a transition. You can see there's no transition at the beginning of that. Let's play that again. All of it faded in together. And now it fades out together. Yep, we're good. Our last step is to add one more track at the top, and we are going to add our watermark. Your watermark should be in your downloads. If it is not, it should be saved in your Google Drive. Drop it into that top track, stretch it so it's as long as all of the other things. Make it like maybe a smidge shorter, so you'll have to add the transitions to that as well. Shrink it down nice and small and put it somewhere so you can see it, but it's not like super noticeable. The last step is music. I tried to find some music that really went with my video, with something a little stormy and that matches. I apparently recorded this without volume, so you can't hear the choices, but I will get that attached in just a minute. So I chose this particular track and I put it down into the audio file, and I played it along so I could hear it. Just past the end of the video, I cut the video. And I deleted what I didn't need. I kind of listened to see how it sounded, to make sure it matched everything nicely. And then I made sure to fade it in and out. I double clicked on it and I clicked on the fade so that it would fade out with everything else. So you can look at the final version to hear the music with it. For now, we want to go ahead and export it. So you're going to click on the export button in the top right corner. And then you're going to make sure it has a title. The title for this one should be Video News Intro. Then you want to make sure to change the resolution to high definition and then click Export. And remember, you can click the Done button and then in a little bit come back into the exports and click on the 3 dots to see if it's ready to download or not. And then turn it in.